Floyd Mayweather recently issued a stark warning to Jake Paul concerning his ambitious goal of fighting Canelo Alvarez. After Paul secured a unanimous decision victory against Mike Tyson on November 15th, he has been vocal about his desire to challenge Alvarez, one of boxing's top pound-for-pound fighters. This declaration has ignited intense debate within the boxing community, with some viewing Paul as a breath of fresh air in the sport, while others question his boxing credentials and readiness to face an elite opponent like Alvarez. Mayweather, renowned for his mastery in the ring and unfiltered opinions, did not hold back during a recent interview. He acknowledged Paul's ability to generate attention and financial success in boxing, but quickly pivoted to a harsh critique of Paul's readiness to step into the ring with Alvarez. Jake Paul has made his money off fighting retired athletes and older fighters who don't box professionally, Mayweather stated bluntly. Canelo is not one of those people. He's at the top of his game and would destroy Jake in the first few rounds. Highlighting the stark difference in skill, experience, and discipline, Mayweather emphasized that facing Canelo is not a challenge a novice like Paul should take lightly. This isn't the YouTube boxing world or a scripted fight. This is real boxing at the highest level, he said. Canelo has dedicated his life to training and competing against elite fighters, which makes the prospect of Paul entering the ring with him seem reckless. Mayweather's warning extended beyond physical risks. He also pointed out the implications for Paul's credibility. He cautioned that while Paul has successfully captured the public's attention with his unconventional journey into boxing, a humiliating defeat against Canelo could irreparably damage his reputation. Jake is playing a dangerous game. If he thinks he can handle Canelo, he's mistaken. He's built a brand. But if he steps into the ring and gets embarrassed, all that hype will vanish, Mayweather explained. Additionally, Mayweather criticized Paul's public challenges as mere publicity stunts. Jake talks a big game because it keeps him in the headlines, he said. But let's be real. He knows he's not on Canelo's level. Calling him out is just noise to keep people talking. Mayweather accused Paul of exploiting boxing's attention economy without genuinely respecting the sport's demands. The boxing legend concluded his remarks by stressing that boxing is not a game for amateurs who lack the dedication and skill to compete with the sport's elite. If Jake Paul is serious about fighting real fighters, he needs to work his way up the ranks like everyone else. Stop jumping to the big names just for a paycheck. Earn your place, or stick to entertaining your fans in your own lane, Mayweather advised. Mayweather's comments have sparked significant discourse in the boxing community. Many fans and analysts agree with his assessment, arguing that a fight between Paul and Alvarez would not only be a mismatch but could also damage the credibility of the sport. Others, however, view Mayweather's critiques as an attempt to protect the sanctity of professional boxing from the growing influence of celebrity matches. For Jake Paul, the challenge remains to prove himself as a legitimate contender in boxing. Whether he chooses to heed Mayweather's warning or pursue his ambition to fight Alvarez, one thing is clear. The path ahead will require more than just confidence and bravado. It will demand a level of preparation and commitment that many believe Paul has yet to demonstrate fully. Mayweather remains skeptical of Paul's capacity to take on professional boxers. For what he's doing, it's good, he stated, but once he fights a real fighter, it's going to be bad. Reflecting on his own experiences, Mayweather recounted his 2021 encounter with Logan Paul, noting that while the match was an exhibition, his control in the ring was evident. While Canelo Alvarez has not completely ruled out a future showdown with Jake Paul, his current focus remains on his professional boxing ambitions. Meanwhile, Jake Paul, undeterred by skepticism, continues to stir intrigue and debate within the boxing community. His knack for commanding attention, paired with his relentless determination, has propelled him to heights few anticipated. Yet, stepping into the ring with Canelo Alvarez is a challenge that may prove too steep, even for someone as audacious as Paul. In the rapidly changing landscape of boxing, Floyd Mayweather stands as the ultimate benchmark, a legend with an undefeated record and immense wealth. However, the emergence of figures like Jake Paul is reshaping the sport, blurring the lines between traditional boxing and entertainment. As the boxing community watches closely, the future of these matchups and their implications for the sport remains uncertain.